Yeah,
something when I was younger of like, oh, overseas, like maybe I want to play overseas. Just like my experience going to Madison Square Garden with the Liberty, like being able to see
exactly.
a woman do that, you're like, oh, like I can do that when I'm older. So I think those like main reasons are why I've started to post more, and it also gives me something to do overseas, like because
Yeah.
you're just playing, dribbling the
No,
ball.
but I mean, the reason why I started interviewing players was kind of one of those reasons. I feel because at least on the men's side, you have the NBA, of course, but yeah, and Europe, you have EuroLeague, Euro Cup, all these cups, but nobody knows these players like that. Like they don't. I mean, we talk about players that are. I mean, they're making money. Like they're one of the best players in Europe, and the Americans. I mean, if you're not an NBA player, nobody really care about you. You know what I'm saying on the men's part. So, but it's great players, right? And yeah, all the players they have to go through whatever because. And same time, most Americans, no matter what, it's like I say it on the men's side. It's like you have this Michael Jordan stamp. Like everywhere you go, no matter what the circumstances is, you're gonna come in there. You're gonna have to be amazing, right? But
Yeah,
it's more to that in life and the game in general. I play with Americans that, to be honest, I felt like they didn't even get time to, get settled, and all of a sudden they got cut. Some of them didn't deserve to get cut, or the way just some clubs have handled, some player situation. But all those things are things that, like you just said, like people would not know what you're going through during those 8 months. They just heard that, oh yeah, no, Maya, she's playing pro overseas, but I mean, it sounds sweet, but it's like,
yes. It sounds like I was telling one of my friends, like it sounds so glamorous, which it is. Like it's
yeah,
really cool to
of
play, but
course,
like
but
we don't talk about like the not so glamorous parts that pop up and like the struggles, and especially like you're saying, as an American coming in, you have different expectations. It doesn't matter where
yeah,
you're going, if you're just being a role player or if you're the
you out.
star. Like, there's a lot of other things, and I think that's something I want to continue to kind of touch on more, so people realize that when they're going overseas, because not knowing these like dynamics could affect how how your career ends up. I mean, that's why for me, like I had one video about how I almost got cut my first month, like playing overseas, and like
You have that on
that
Instagram?
stuff, like it's like it's like simple like miscommunications, like
Yeah,
and it can affect you in that way. And one thing you did just bring up, like there's players that are Americans that okay, they don't play in the NBA, but they're amazing players, they're amazing people, but they're not getting the same marketing as like the domestic players or the NBA guys.
yeah,
And for me, I think that's one reason why I'm like, okay, I'm gonna market myself. Is like, okay,
yeah,
I have aspirations to play in the W. I haven't made it yet, but that doesn't mean like my story and like what I've been doing overseas isn't something that is marketable or something that's interesting. So I have to take the initiative and do it for myself. So I think that's also another
yeah,
reason why I've started to do that, do my newsletter, Dotson Diaries on
yeah,
Substack, about like just writing about my life overseas. I started that first before I started my Instagram. But like
yeah,
you have to kind of just do it yourself, or like
yeah.
you can't wait for people to do it for you. So
No,
that's
for sure.
another thing.
No, but that's great.